Yes, okay. Thank you, Elisabetta and Mariano, for joining us today and for letting us know what Timberland is doing already and what Timberland is planning when it comes to sustainability. So let's waste no time, and the floor is yours.
Vielen Dank, Helge. Thank you very much. And thank you for having me today representing Timberland and sharing what Timberland is doing as a global leading outdoor and lifestyle brand on a mission to equip and inspire a new generation of consumers to step outside and move the world forward in all senses. So maybe best known for the Timberland yellow work boot, established in 1973, back then in the 70s, and actually very soon we are going to celebrate our 50th anniversary in order to protect against the harsh elements of New England. Timberland today is offering a much wider product range across footwear, apparel, and also accessories made with eco-innovation and being eco-conscious for people that are sharing the passion for enjoying and protecting the nature. This is basically the concept of our positioning, and Timberland has a long-standing commitment to a greener and a more equitable future. This comes through many commitments and actually of decades of work and efforts made to make products more responsible and responsibly, and actually protecting the outdoors, but also strengthening the community during the past decades. And we are also very much aware of the critical state that the nature has right now, and also being not only aware but also extremely conscious about the fact and understanding that the production of fashion product has a very negative impact on nature and on the environment. We have been always put a significant effort for decades working hard to minimize this impact. But now it's time to really, truly become better. And in order to become significant better, we needed to think about bold goals. And the goal is very much related to circularity and regenerative agriculture. But it started actually way back in 2007 when, and that's important to know, it started in 2007 when Timberland launched the first Earthkeeper boot. And it was actually the first boot made with sustainable plastic bottles that was setting an example for the industry, probably ahead of the time, in 2007. Now we have raised the bar. We have set very bold goals and for Timberland products and how we are going to produce them. And we have actually the aim to be net positive or to have a net positive impact on nature by 2030. And this is has a simple concept. It's very simple. By giving back more to the nature than what we take from nature. This is fundamentally, maybe in easy words, what is behind, knowing that it's actually going to be a challenging journey. But we are going to do that through two major concepts. One is circular, having a circular product design established, also enabling us to disassemble the product at the end of the product life cycle. And we strive to achieve with that zero waste. And this is one. And then the second one is by sourcing all our virgin natural materials through regenerative agriculture, we will make our products actually net positive. This is, in short, the concept behind our goals. We are extremely excited, going through this journey, and we are excited, but also facing challenges. And this is going to have a lot of change management in mind while going through this journey. But we hope to be a source of inspiration, obviously also for the wider industry, and actually inviting all of us to think that together and potentially changing also the industry and for a better future for generations to come. So this is a little bit the concept that I wanted to share, and now I'm going to actually introduce a very knowledgeable person, a very talented person that is working within my team. It's Elisabetta Baronio that is responsible for driving and helping us to drive the sustainability agenda. She is also leading the corporate social responsibility, agenda within Timberland EMEA, and also connecting, with the global team when it comes to daily initiatives. She's going to explain much better than I do what that means, in terms of product, in terms of what kind of initiatives we are going to establish in the next 6 to 12 months. And with that, I would like to thank you again, Helge, and I hope that we are going to see each other, in person as well, inviting Elisabetta to take over. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mariano. And let me share that I'm pretty excited to be here today and to share what we are doing from a sustainability perspective at Timberland. My objective would be really today to help you translate what is theory, so circularity and regenerative agriculture, into real products and what we are doing at Timberland to make it happen. So I will start from circularity. That is probably a concept that by now is well known in the industry. We have heard this buzzword for, I would say, 5 years now, as our industry became aware of the massive issue that we have with environmental waste that our industry is producing. So when we started to work on this concept at Timberland, we really tried to understand what we could do. And what was clear to us was that to address circularity was not just about initiatives that could have been made. It was really about creating an holistic approach. And this is where the Timberloop platform was actually born and was created. Timberloop is our circular design platform and has 3 main pillars. The first one is material development, the second one is product development, and the third one is product take-back. So if we start from the material development, for many years at Timberland, we have used recycled synthetic materials. However, if you look at our material base, we are relying on natural materials, and this is like the material that we are using the most in our new collection. This is why in the past few years, we have been really focusing on innovating on recycled natural materials. And we are currently using into our collection already recycled leather, recycled rubber, recycled down, recycled cotton, but also materials such as stencil perifibra, which are probably one of the best examples of how you can turn something that is waste into a premium material. So we have a lot going on and more to come also in the next season. Then there is product design. As Mariano was saying, since 1973, we have created products that are rugged, durable, and that are made to last. And as a sustainability person, I always say that this is the most important thing when you do a sustainable product. Building on this legacy, we could actually go the step forward and create products that were not just designed for durability, but also designed to be disassembled at the end of life. And here we have something exciting coming up this spring, summer. On Earth Day, it's going to be a big day for us because we are going to release a Timberloop Tracker. Timberloop Tracker is a family of products that has been specifically designed to be disassembled. So they are durable, they have the same quality you would expect from a Timberland product. But at the same time, when it reaches its end of life, it can be taken apart. And it's made out of 4 main monomaterial components that once are disassembled can be really recycled. And this actually leads me to the third pillar of our Timberloop strategy, that is the product take-back. If we were just creating recycled material and product design to disassembly, we would somehow just go halfway through. We really need to offer consumer the opportunity to give back products to close the loop in real life. So this is why this January in the United States, we launched our Timberloop Take Back platform to allow consumers to give back products they don't want anymore, Timberland products that they don't want anymore. We are working really hard to bring this to Europe. Before summer, German consumer will be able to access this service as well in our store and through our e-com. What makes this Take Back program a little bit different from other programs is that we have full transparency of what is going to happen on the products. So once this product enters the distribution center of our partner, they are assigned a unique SKUs. And by assigning a unique SKU, you can really follow what is going to happen. If they are still in good condition, they will be repaired and re-commerce through a Timberland re-commerce platform that we are building. So it's going to go to the next owner and we are going to extend the life of this product. However, if they are beyond repair, we will accept this product. Anyway, we will take them, we will disassemble them, and we are really controlling the recycling system to ensure that those materials are really recycled in the end, and they eventually one day will become new Timberland products. This is our goal from a circularity perspective. Then, as Mariano was saying, however, there is much more to do. And this is when regenerative agriculture kicks in. If we look at our industry, around 60% of the impact is actually given by raw material extraction and raw material production. If we look at Timberland material base, that is based on natural materials, we really need to work on agriculture to ensure that we change the way in which we source our materials. This is something we are really proud of, because we have really kicked off some of the first regenerative supply chain in our industry. You might wonder what is regenerative agriculture. Basically, is a type of agriculture that normally mimics the way in which nature works. So you can ensure that the land is rested and it heals throughout the processes. And by doing so, and by adding multiple species on the land, it can absorb more CO2. It is proven that regenerative agriculture is one of the most effective carbon sink that we have on Earth. So it means that if we apply regenerative agriculture, we can reverse climate change. And this is really good news, not just for our industry, for all the industry and for all the people. As I was saying, regenerative agriculture is something that we are already using and we are already working on. We have three main materials on which we are developing our efforts. The first one is leather. We started the first supply chain on regenerative leather back in 2018, with the first products going to market on fall/winter 20. And ever since, we have increased the number of products that are on our offer. This year specifically, we have scaled regenerative leather to the free-height boat shoe, which is like one of our icons, one of the most well-known products produced by Timberland, which also says how big we want to go when it comes to regenerative leather, because we really want to make this part of our inline products. The other material we're working on is regenerative cotton. We have supported 700 farmers in the past couple of years in India to transition from organic to regenerative organic cotton. And also these products are already available on our website for whoever wants to have a look to them. And finally, one of the most exciting projects we're working on is regenerative rubber. This is probably a material that sometimes is forgotten in our industry, but natural rubbers come from agriculture. However, it normally is grown in monoculture forest. We have kicked in the first regenerative supply chain for rubber in Thailand, together with a partner called TerraGenesis. By doing so, we can ensure that in this rubber plantation, there are incorporated multiple tree species that allow really the land to become richer, and it also allows the farmers to have multiple income. We will have the first products made with regenerative rubber in 2023. So it's really tomorrow. And also here we are extremely excited and happy of all the things that we have built so far. And with this one and with this positive note, I will close. I think that what is really important here is that as Timberland, we have kind of proved that this is possible. We can make the difference if we want to make the difference. Now it's really time also for other partners in the industry to actually jump on this journey and to help us to go into this direction.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to you both for these insights. And obviously, Timberland is doing a lot already and has some ambitious programs in place and some exciting news. Maybe just one question, maybe to you, Elisabetta, when you think of a company, obviously Timberland is doing a lot, but another company that is maybe just starting to do more when it comes to sustainability, what would you recommend? What are good first steps?
I would say that as a first thing to actually start looking at the data and the material that the company is actually using. In our industry, this is the most important starting point. If we look at the material and we try to find a way to minimize impact through the material use, we are already doing a big step. It's then important to look into the supply chain and to ensure that we approach sustainability from an holistic perspective. It's not spot activities, as I was saying here and there. It's not just pinnacle products. It's really about creating a baseline that can be applied and that can make the difference.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you again to you both. And yeah, you did a great job. Thanks.
Thank you,
You're
Helge.
welcome.
Always welcome. Thank you.